Hello friends, today I am sharing one of the most astonishing study from the book The Blue Zones, where the researchers identified regions where people commonly live to 100 and examined their lifestyles. So let's get started.
Wake up early, slog through a grueling boot camp, weigh your food, log every single calorie on your phone. For a lot of us, trying to stay healthy feels like a stressful, exhausting part-time job. There are 5 specific places where people live to be 100 years old without any of that stress. This map highlights these blue zones: Okinawa, Ikaria, Sardinia, Nicoya, and Loma Linda. As this chart shows, the number of people who reach age 100 in these spots is significantly higher than the global average. Beyond just living longer, these residents stay healthier. They experience much lower rates of chronic issues like cancer, heart disease, and dementia compared to people in the United States. These communities share 9 specific traditional habits that researchers call the Power 9. These behaviors keep them healthy by weaving longevity directly into their normal day-to-day lives. Take physical activity. You won't find Blue Zone residents lifting heavy weights or running on treadmills. Instead, their daily environment nudges them into constant movement. They stay active by simply going about their morning. This means doing manual labor, sweeping the house, working in the garden, or walking several miles up and down mountains to tend to animals. Research shows that staying in motion with low-intensity activities all day long provides a massive boost to your health. This constant, gentle movement is often more beneficial than doing one short, intense workout and then sitting in a chair for the next 8 hours. For these populations, physical fitness is a natural byproduct of how they live their lives, rather than a separate task they have to schedule. This natural approach applies to their diet. Most Blue Zone meals are built around plant-based foods and avoid highly processed junk. While they do enjoy alcohol, they typically stick to a moderate amount of red wine. How they eat is just as important as what they eat. In Okinawa, Japan, they practice a mindful eating habit called hara hachibu. It means stopping your meal the moment you feel about 80% full, rather than eating until you feel stuffed. You can practice this today by slowing down. Set a timer for 20 minutes, serve yourself an 80% portion, and put your phone away so you can focus on the signals your body is sending you. Dietary success comes from learning to listen to your body's natural satisfaction signals. When you pay attention to those cues, you don't have to rely so much on willpower or rigid rules. While diet and movement are vital, the longest living people also build a strong foundation for their mind and heart. Their social lives are very active. They often live in multi-generational homes where young and old relatives stay together. In Okinawa, they form lifelong friend networks called moai that provide constant emotional support. They also lean into daily habits that reduce stress. This includes participating in religious or spiritual groups and waking up every morning with a clear sense of purpose. Researchers have found that these strong social ties and clear sense of purpose correlate with lower rates of chronic heart disease and dementia. These connections show that community and belonging are just as vital to your physical health as any vitamin or vegetable. These communities act as accidental time capsules. They have remained largely protected from the sitting-heavy conveniences of modern technology that make life easier but often less healthy. These residents simply practice traditional behaviors that were common globally in past centuries, like walking everywhere and cooking at home, before cars and processed foods changed our daily habits. You don't need to buy expensive health products or reinvent your life to get these benefits. You can achieve them by consciously borrowing these older, proven habits. You can start today with 3 simple steps. Swap a gym workout for 15 minutes of vigorous house chores. Stop eating the moment you feel satisfied, even if there is food left. And finally, take a moment to call a friend. Longevity is a byproduct of your surroundings. When these habits are baked into your daily environment, they stop being a struggle and start being second nature.